This is Tackle Shop Confessions right here.
I confess.
Welcome to the Danny Kadota Show live here from 22nd Street Landing. Danny, how are you?
Good, Phil.
And man, this guy's starting to become a regular, which we
I
love.
love it. Absolutely.
Todd, Big
I love
Daddy
being a regular.
Woods.
Yeah.
Todd, how are you?
Better than I
Always,
deserve.
bud.
Nah, don't
Always.
say that, man. I
Yes.
don't believe that for a moment. Man, you are the man, and you're going to talk a little bit. You weren't on the trip, but Reggie Wynn, your buddy, was on the trip.
Yeah.
And you can talk to us about that Coronado Island trip. Paulina and her mother, Berenice, drove up from Ensenada.
Yeah.
And you kind of all tuned up on what went on, so we'll talk about that. Also, a big, important Cast for Kids tournament coming up here very, very soon. We'll turn to Danny for his expert advice on all the fishing that's going on. Danny, I mean, the bluefin are biting again. White sea bass, full speed up there in the Channel Islands for a couple of guys in September.
Yep.
And wide open albacore in Westport, Washington.
And some of that trickling down.
Is it?
Halfway, yeah, it's coming down the
Oh,
state.
I know. There was fish at
Coming down the
Half
state.
Moon Bay,
Yeah, exactly.
San Francisco.
Exactly. It's not that far off,
Yeah.
folks. They poked their head around Conception, and they're here.
So, and also, I am just in with the guys from Lifelike Plastics. You got to meet them.
Yes.
Great guys, right?
Excellent guys. They seem to know their stuff about plastics.
They do. They do. And we went out and spent 3 hours, caught a bunch of bass, had a lot of fun. I'll have that footage on the morning briefing. Next time we got to bring you along so we actually catch something. Oh, and the dog was there also. So we just had a star-studded, really good time, no question about it. Hit that like button, share these videos everywhere. Please tick that little rotten, filthy, despicable little bell. You'll be notified when there's new content. And subscribe to the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. How about we start with the Coronado Islands? We'll talk to Todd a little bit about that. You good with
Absolutely,
that?
sure.
You got a question for him? You can fire
No,
away.
Todd, let it. You know, he knows what's going
Yeah,
on.
Mission Bell. You know they're still biting out there. You know, my buddy Reggie Wynn went out there and caught some yellowtail. I think they caught 9. You know,
Yeah.
for 20 anglers or so.
They lost a lot because they were big and they were getting rocked.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah, they said they lost quite a few of them, and you know it's just great to be getting bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, you know, people don't go to San Diego to fish for whitefish and rockfish and all that, but they still get to go home with some fish in their sack as a result.
Yeah.
So you fish for the yellows, you get some calico bass and rockfish. And what is wrong with that, I ask you? I'm sure you fished the islands a few times in your career.
Just once or twice. But no, I mean, you know, when you do go there, bring a little diversity. I mean, you can get by probably with 3 rods: a light line, a 15.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a 25 and then a 40 for like the yellow. So if they eat mackerel, if they have mackerel, some of the bigger baits, you have a stick that can take, especially since you're getting bigger yellow showing. You
Yeah.
know, and you know that big bait, big fish. Still, it's true. It's true. And when they're on the max and the bigger baits, you got to match the hatch.
Absolutely.
You know.
Hey, one thing, Michael Limon is here, and he's fishing down on the docks. The Vegas line, the over-under line, is 3 fish. Will Michael
3
catch
fish in the show.
over 3 or under 3? Todd, what's your bet?
Man, I'm going with under 3, and and let me tell you why. Okay, the reason why, because there's a bag of food out there.
He's stacking the deck. He's got the money on
Michael's
that.
more interested in the food.
Well, I know him very, very well. It's just a kid I put him on a limit of tater tots in the oven in my boat, and he devoured them. Yes.
He went over.
Yeah, he's shaking his head, yeah.
He went over limit, huh?
At the chicken wings?
I have. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean-
that's what I'm saying. He is the man.
We get like 60 wings for 5 adults and Michael, and we
The
like
5
20
get 2.
of them.
Yeah, he gets the other
40
40.
of them.
Yeah.
Boy, Michael, you put the wood to him.
You the man, Michael.
Are you going over or under on him today?
Mike, what do you say? You're going to catch me an over amount? Catch
Oh, he's not even listening to us.
But he's on the radio.
Take
Not
that
listening.
away from him.
Come
He's
on, you got to
listening.
concentrate now. You got to
listening to
concentrate.
nonsense.
You got to get more than 3. You think you get more than
Michael,
3?
we don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on Mike.
That's an all-time record of
All right.
10. So
I'm going over. Todd's under.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I
Anthony?
I say if he's fishing with what he's fishing that I see right here, I would say under.
Under.
Oh.
All right, we got 2 unders and
Yeah,
2 overs.
that's good odds. Good odds.
All right.
Perfect.
And if Michael gets over, what does he get? To eat the rest of that carnivore bag of tricks out there?
There won't even be any left anyway.
Yeah, I know, man. That was the boys from Lifelike Plastics. By the way, Lifelike Plastics, everybody, go to their website, purchase them. Go over to Sam's place over there at Island Fishing Tqckle and pick some of those up. They are fantastic. There's a reason they're called Lifelike Plastics because they look really, really good. They're beautiful baits. And those guys just donated a bunch of plastics for Anthony and I to take down to Mexico this weekend and hand out to kids that fish the docks down there or fish on the beach. You know, the kids with the beer can and the line around it?
Yep.
We have a friend, Tony Lozano. He owns a restaurant in Rosarito Beach called La Huerita. And we give him like 5, 6, 8, 10 rods. And then he goes out and walks the beach the next morning, sees a kid, and says, here's a brand new rod and reel for you.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's awesome.
And Tony has some of the best lobster dinners you'll ever imagine. If you're ever in Rosarito Beach, La Huerita. And this guy over here, the dog, he has something called queso fundido con chorizo, which is really melted cheese with chorizo.
Yeah.
It's just a heart attack waiting to happen. And it is so good. It is absolutely delicious. Unplug that, Michael Limon. We don't. He's got these earplugs in. What is he listening to? We don't want that. Anyway, so
He's probably listening to the show right now.
go ahead.
but I'm
In that
guessing,
case, yeah. Sorry.
He's got the hat.
Forget what I said about that homework.
I mean,
that
come
homework really isn't important, Michael.
Mikey, this is important now. You don't get bit on that big thing, drop down the size because you got to get me more than 3.
All right, there you go. Hey, Isaac is joining us, who
All
was
right.
in contact with Todd earlier. He says, good afternoon, Phil. And gentlemen, I'm not a gentleman, I guess. Michael's going under, he says. You talked to Isaac today. Or
No,
kinda-
they don't.
I did.
I'm
You
the only one
texted
that's
with
betting
him.
Yeah, I had a
on
great
you.
conversation with
Need more than
Isaac
3.
about my Cast
Like I
for
said.
Kids events on Saturday. And he's
You don't get bit
going to
on.
be a volunteer. He's going to show up. He's going to bring a couple of kids. And we're going to have a blast. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see you in person.
So what a segue into the event. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So for you guys that don't know, I'm the regional director for Cast for Kids in both California and Arizona. And we're having a shore event at Rancho Cucamonga, Guasti Regional Park, hoping to catch a bunch of catfish. I've got some $1,000 shrimp I bought at Sam's Club, to catch catfish. Go figure, right? Maybe we'll fry some of that shrimp up.
Ooh, I'm in, man.
Make some shrimp tacos.
Yeah, I'm into that.
But
That
yeah,
sounds good.
it's free. It's free for the kids with special needs, and we've got about 25 kids signed up, so we've got room for 5 more
That's
kids.
fantastic.
And and we would love to have you come as a volunteer. You're more than willing to donate your time, donate money, or just as they say, keep us in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, and I know that I think Monique from Cali Girls is going to be there.
Yeah.
Is she going to be there?
Yeah, she signed up with her. She actually, no, I take that back. She's not going to be there because she's going to be selling product at her
that's
swap
right.
meet.
That's
but
right.
I think her brother is coming and her nephew is coming.
That's great.
Yeah. So
Cali Girls apparel, beautiful stuff. Cali Girls, you should check that out. It's really, really good stuff. Danny, this is what it's all about, getting young people involved and special needs kids. That's just another beautiful thing that guys like Todd are dedicated to do.
Absolutely, that's awesome. He can't be. That's paying it back, Todd, right? I mean,
Yeah,
we've been blessed all our lives.
Yeah, but it's not because it's the blessings come right to us.
That's true.
That's the great thing. I can't say that enough. I've even had one of my friends say, "Man, I don't know how do you do that? Why do you do that?" You only need to experience it once, and then you'll understand exactly why I do what I do.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and that's not some BS throwaway line.
No.
Or some, you're not BSing
Not at
anybody.
all.
It's so true.
Yeah.
When you see
Yeah.
the smile or the proud parent when the kid, special needs kid, catches a fish, and everybody is just so joyful. You feel that, man.
Yeah.
You get that vibe.
And it's funny, I'm actually, like I said, I'm the regional director, but this event on Saturday is my event. It's my personal event, and I'm nervous, because I'm worried that I'm going to screw it up, And it's that part of that. It's like that, when you're fishing tournaments and you get the butterflies. That's how I feel right now, because I know the kids are going to have a great time. But my wife, she said the perfect word. She goes, when you feel nervous, when you feel things are going wrong, just think about the smiles on those kids' faces.
Right.
And I'm like, thanks, honey, I needed that.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, that's the perspective to put on
But
it.
she also said, just don't put Dan Lightfoot in charge of anything, and it'll go smooth, right?
It's like you were there.
Yeah. I figured she would say that.
It's like you
Here's
were
the
there.
boys from Life Plastics.
Hi guys.
You want to come in here and get in the frame with us?
Well.
Yeah.
Over here
Come
next
say hi
to
to the guys.
Danny
Absolutely.
Kadota.
What's up, Danny?
Hey,
What's up,
Phil,
boys?
come on, man.
Todd.
Good to see you.
What's
Come
going
on in. Come on in.
Hey,
Come on
what's
in.
happening?
Whoa.
Here we go.
These guys are fantastic. Life Like Plastics. Get them at Island Fishing Tqckle. Get them online. Get them where else?
Get in
Can you
closer.
get 'em?
Come on, get in.
I gotta go through the list again. Hold on. I don't want to forget anybody this time.
All right, here we go.
Get right here.
Okay,
Get
Island,
your
Baja
They can't
Fish.
see you. They
Baja
can't see you.
Fish.
Please.
You're all good. You're all good.
Bob's Tackle, Save On Tackle,
Bob's
Richard's
Tackle,
Tackle,
Sam On.
Fishing Syndicate,
Whoa.
Fishing Syndicate.
C&M Custom,
He's got a
Tackle,
list.
C&M Custom.
Johnny Sports Shop.
And Johnny Sports Shop. I'm just repeating in case that
Gotcha.
mic's not picking you up. We had a fun day today, Ronnie.
We
Greg,
had
did
a
us?
blast today.
Yeah.
Good time.
We'll have it on the morning briefing tomorrow. You'll see the bass we caught. We didn't have a lot of time, but the
Not the
little
best
bit of time
conditions.
we had, we were able to catch a few fish, have a lot of fun, and see how realistic those baits look. You guys are doing great stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you very
and
much.
I've already mentioned you weren't here.
Yeah.
These two gentlemen have donated a mess of lures that we're taking to Mexico, and we're going to give them to some kids who would never, ever be able to afford these lures. And thanks to your generosity and kindness,
My pleasure.
thanks for making that happen.
Anytime, my friend.
I think today is Mexican Independence Day. Have I blown that? Hey, feliz Día de Independencia a todos nuestros amigos. September 15th, I'm pretty sure. So what a perfect time. Boys, thank you.
I'll do it again.
Ronnie, let's do
Good
it
to see you
again.
guys.
Alrighty.
You guys gonna stick
Yeah,
around a
guys.
little
See you,
while?
Todd.
Yeah.
Yes, good to see you.
How'd you enjoy the meat?
Oh my God, the meat. He brought us a carnivore
there any left?
snack.
There we go.
There's hardly any left. It was good.
They were on the bite.
16 to the 27th.
Today?
Yeah.
16? 16 or 15?
16 to the 27th.
All right, I'm ahead. All right, thank
Hey,
God.
we got to segue back because I see Reggie Wynn on there
Reggie,
talking
let
about.
me read this.
Yes, sir.
And then
He's got to go.
we can-
You got to go back a couple because I think he says a couple different things
All right, hold on.
about the Mission Bell.
Yeah, here we go. You're right. Good evening, gentlemen. Reggie Wynn, who's a fantastic guy. Love seeing you guys all together. Those fish, 20 to 25 pound tests, were getting bit instantly, but landing them was a different story. So, yeah, you had to drop down. You got to get a bite to catch a fish.
Absolutely.
But the other side of that is when you're fishing near that bad
Yeah.
neighborhoods, treacherous neighborhoods.
Rock.
Yeah, rocks and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. And yellowtail are exceptionally adept at sawing you off.
Oh yeah,
Right? They know how to
they'll
do
find
it.
it. Yeah.
Yep. So Reggie, yeah, we got that, and you heard the same thing from Reggie, right?
Yeah, and and he was like I said, he was lucky enough. I shouldn't say lucky enough. I mean, he's the king of throwing iron, and he got a really nice one. Handed over to Paulina, and they got that fish. It was a beautiful
I
fish.
am
You see that?
totally amazed that Paulina was able to land that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
little
fish,
dainty
Todd.
Paulina.
Yeah,
You know.
That was pretty neat.
Oh my God. All right, very good. Let's go to Rob S. And he says, Camarones a la Diabla. Shrimp, baby. You guys know what that is? It's a shrimp dish in Mexico. Diabla is the
Spicy.
devil.
Spicy.
So it's hot as hell, basically.
Oh, I like it.
It's
Oh, yeah.
really,
I like
really
it.
good. You like spicy, don't
Yes,
you?
I
you?
do.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I was with Bob Gifford, who's passed away. We were in San Pedro at a bar, and we were sitting outside, and the guy, I said, I'll take the spiciest chicken wings you got. And he goes,
You sure?
really? And I go, yeah. And he goes, you want the cook to do a, I go, yeah, do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And I had no problem, man. I had a lot of training living in Mexico. But honestly, Todd, Danny, when I was out in that Indian village living with the Indians, they ate some chilies. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
I took a bite and was gone.
Wow.
And they would be like munching it and looking at me smiling. It was just something else. All right, back to Reggie. The trip was sponsored by JRI Custom Lures, and we're lucky to debut their new DW3
DW3.
surface iron. We caught them on the JR1 4.7 and the new DW3. Thank you very much, Reggie, for sharing that information. And, we're
fact.
going to get into
Fun
Paulina
fact.
now.
Fun fact.
Funny fact. Any fact about Paulina is funny.
Yeah.
I hope she's listening. we're going to see her this weekend. Funny fact about Paulina, she's a strong woman. I know, I've talked to her about using more deodorant. I know what you mean, Reggie. With the drag,
just one year.
yeah, she's going to really kill me, isn't
Yeah.
she? With the drag completely buttoned down, she was able to get her yellowtail in. I know some grown men who would have thrown in the towel. Much respect for Paulinski. So there you go, man.
Yeah.
Paulina did a good job.
Yeah, and I'm sitting
totally
right here.
shocked and
I'm
amazed.
sitting right here, Reggie. You know a guy that would have thrown in the towel.
No, bull, man. I don't believe that. Danny, you wouldn't have thrown in the towel, right?
No, I can't do that. I'd hand it off.
You'd hand the towel off.
No. And then
Man.
helping a little kid or something. Here. You can lose it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Well, in the with not being politically correct at all, if my kids would have been there and they hooked a yellowtail after Pauline, I would have gone, you're going to let a girl
I know.
beat you?
I know. Yeah.
Oh, man, come on, boys.
Yeah. I'll never forget my son. He was about 10 years old. He played like in a little flag football league, and he was really, really fast, scored a lot of touchdowns.
Yes.
And there was a little girl on the other team that was apparently faster than him.
Oh, really?
Because she pulled his flag and he came in crying, "What's wrong?" "I got my flag pulled by a girl."
That's awesome, man. You know, your kids when they were playing sports, those were some of the best memories for me, man. There was a lot of good times.
While you guys talk, I'm going to pull up a picture and you're going to die.
All right, perfect.
All right,
Just
pull
go
it up.
ahead.
You want another baseball story with Patrick?
Sure.
So Patrick was in they were moving toward like the championship for Southern California. He's pitching, and there's a kid up there. I don't know what the deal is, but he threw a fastball like behind his head, and looks at me in the audience. I'm sitting there. He throws it behind the kid's head, looks at me, and smiles like he was throwing at him or backing him off the plate.
Yeah.
I'm going after the game. I go, Patrick, when you're throwing at a kid, don't look at your dad and smile afterward. It was terrible. Who's that?
That's my daughter.
Oh shoot!
Oh, wow.
Look at that, flag
There you
football.
go.
Football,
There you go.
tailback. She outran. She just, and I showed her.
Oh, there's my son right there.
Yeah, I showed her a few jukes.
Do you want to show the audience?
Oh
this?
my God! Yeah, hey, show
Well,
this.
the dog will take over.
My daughter's gonna have a fit. She's
There you go.
But
What's
I-
your daughter's name?
Elise.
Elise.
Yeah, she's got a
That's
3-year-old and a 5-year-old now. But yeah, I gave her some Dorsey moves.
Boy, we got a studio audience
What do you
now.
think?
Yeah.
You know, Notre Dame Stadium, the first time in the history of Notre Dame Stadium that they sold alcohol was Saturday night. And we got guys drinking beer in here and a festive attitude, and I'm loving it, man. So
Yes, sir.
here we go. We got a whole bunch of people
All right.
watching. Let's go over here and see what the cranker says. Because as the dog predicted, Mike Krankovich is here. But what about all my scampies in my fishing museum? They used to get bit. What about scampies? He wants
Scampies
to
do
know.
get bit.
Is that a good,
Oh, that's-
good plastic lure?
Back in
Do you
the
remember
day.
those?
Oh yeah,
Of
back,
course.
Yeah.
They
I
started.
don't make them.
Yeah, but were they any good in the day?
Oh, they started
Yeah.
all that off. A lot of that off.
Mike
Scampies.
Gregg is an
Double
expert
toe.
in this, lifelike plastic lures, and he says, you're out to lunch, they suck. That's what he said. No, he said they were really good. So
Yeah, I
nice
remember scampies.
comment, Mike. And
Yeah.
now you can,
Fish scampies before.
Motor
Oh,
oil.
yeah, heck
Motor
yeah.
oil scampies in the bay.
yeah.
Originals, all that stuff, long before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Graber joins us now. Good afternoon, Phil, Danny, Todd, the lifelike plastic boys. Hey, boys, you're getting a shout out here.
Oh, cool.
And the Friedman Adventures Family Fanatics. Happy Danny Kadota Show. Monday, Robert. Great to have you with us. And he says, those scampies still work, Cranker. Send any you don't want my way. He'll use them. Hey, you're going to have to switch over to lifelike plastics for sure, Robert. They are really good. It is Mexican Independence Day, says Rob S. today.
Tomorrow.
The dog says no. He says it's tomorrow. I think it is the 15th, maybe.
I just looked it up. You want to see?
No,
Is
no,
it
no, no.
on
I
the
trust
15th
you.
Or the 16th.
All right, huh?
And Mexican Independence Day is on the 16th, but celebrations include.
Thank you. That's all I got to know. He says it. He just looked it up.
The evening of the 15th.
Oh, it begins tonight. Okay. Yo, tonight? Yes. Okay, so tonight would be the Grito de Dolores
Yes.
when Padre Hidalgo stood in Puebla, Mexico, if my Mexican history is right, and he did this Grito de Dolores where he declared war against Spain and the Mexicans ultimately triumphed. Is that right?
Yeah,
Am I-
the parades.
Whoa, look at that, boys.
There
He
you go.
doesn't
You thought
just
I was a
speak
little
it.
bit of
He doesn't
history
just
there,
speak
little
it.
history.
He gives you the history lesson with it
guys
also.
thought I
That's
was-
it.
Hey, was there a
history
football
lesson.
game on
my
the other
God.
day?
I was actually serving beer, so I didn't have to suffer through it. I was at the motorcycle races out at the fairgrounds, but I was getting messages from my kids, and the last message I got from Philip was, "MF, you know, I think we're gonna lose now," and I could see Texas is like, you know, Texas A&M was driving. So yes, Notre Dame. Oh, I don't even know if you should. I'm still a domer all the way through, man.
Don't worry.
All right, and one thing, hey Anthony, you mind showing our Mexican flag and the Lady of Guadalupe there to all our happy Independence Day to all our friends in Mexico. We love you. Los amo tantísimo en Mexico. Feliz Día de Independencia. Thank you so much, Kim Herbert. Hello from Missouri.
Oh,
Looking
wow.
forward to the Horizon Cedros trip in October. Keep whetting my appetite. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, Kim. Those guys on the island of Cedros, not only catching those yellowtail, but those flurries of white sea bass and incredible calico bass fishing. It's been good. Have you been there?
No, Reggie has been, geez, telling me, you got to go, you got to go, you got to go. I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you should. It's good stuff.
I hope I go during the white sea bass deal.
Yeah,
You know.
that would be so cool.
Yeah, I know that's kind of a rarity, but man, that's what, you know, I mean, there's nothing better than a white sea bass fish
It's all
taco.
good. It's all good.
It don't get any better.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nope.
How about you? You've never flown to the island, right?
Never flown.
Did you fish around it?
Oh, years ago we used to fish. We used to take our boats down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, and do a multi-day trip down there. Yeah, yeah. Before they closed it all off, but you know, and I don't blame them. That's theirs. You know, and a lot of it, you know, the 4 or 5 day boats, 3 to 5 day boats are going down there, and we make a nice trip out of it. You know, you had the exotics with the yellows, the white sea bass, tons of calicos. I'm better calico fishing than you
Still.
ever see anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was phenomenal. But now you have the trips that you could fly over.
Yeah, you fly down
run
there,
over
stay on
so-
the island. It
yeah,
sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
big
know,
halibut too. Halibut
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
fishing.
Yeah,
yeah,
excellent
oh,
halibut
absolutely.
fishing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, we got to make a deal with Greg and the guys from Lifelike Plastics, like I have with Z Custom Rods. Every time I say Z Custom Rods, Z Custom Rods, Z Custom Rods, Z Custom, I get a buck. Lifelike Plastics, Lifelike Plastics, Lifelike Plastics. $3.
He'll take a check. He'll take a check. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Man.
Is the guy on there that every time we say cast for kids, he
Oh, it takes a
remember
drink?
that guy?
Who was that guy? Yeah, really. Yeah, not exactly what we want to.
No,
to
I
throw
was like-
kids with, but
But it got out of hand that night.
what can we say? Robert Graber says, sorry for the tough Irish loss, Phil. Robert, we'll make it through. You know, there's more important things than a football game. That's where I go. I go from, man, Notre Dame's killing everybody this year. We're going to be #1. To when they lose a couple games, I'm like, it's only football. You know, I'm done for the rest of the year.
Yeah, roll that
We're not
flag
going to
up.
win the
Are you
national
rolling the flag
championship.
up?
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Mike Krinkovich says he only uses soap bar fish. Anybody familiar with that term?
Soap bar fish? No.
So
Not
a
at
lot
all.
of the long range guys, when they catch bait and you catch a mackerel, if I've got this right, I think I do. I've heard it before. It's like, you know, try to grab your mackerel and it's like a bar of soap that squirts out of your hand.
Okay.
So is that right, Mike? I mean, I know you're trying to be cute here with the new lingo, soap bar fish. But
Wow.
pretty sure it's like
Yeah.
scad bait or
Yeah.
mackerel that'll out of your hand.
I think you need to lose that one so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Yes, well, Mike picks up the soap bar sometimes in the shower. Don't we all? This show is going downhill. And
Yeah.
we're the only
Yeah, you're
guys in
right.
here who are not drinking. The guys that are drinking behave.
How pathetic is that?
We're screwing
Boom,
this whole
boom.
thing up.
And this is coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I could use it. Hey, Dan, you want to make me a cup of coffee? Would that be too much of a... Man, thank you.
How about Todd?
No,
Todd, you good?
there's plenty of cups out
Yeah.
there. I don't know where it is. I've lost it. Oh, by the way, Lifelike Plastics, Lifelike Plastics, Lifelike Plastics. $6. What are you
$5,
talking
he
about? Man, he's gonna try to jip me already. Chuck Zimmer from Z Custom Rods. Z Custom Rods. Z Custom Rods is here. I've got some really cool stuff I'm bringing down to the Tackle Shop Confessions tonight. Our
Whoa.
next show at 6 o'clock. Are you coming over there, Todd?
I am not.
Oh man, with Chuck Zimmer with this.
I know.
He says breaking
He
news.
didn't say he was going to give me something.
He
when I
says
got there.
no telling. No telling.
I got nothing to tell because he won't tell us.
Yeah, exactly. Rob S. Yes, Rob, I know. You're absolutely right. 12-team playoff. this year in college football. Notre Dame still has a chance. Just played their biggest games. They're still in it if their crap defense can hold a lead. No kidding. Chris Ash took over the defense. I don't want to get into the college football, but Chris, you got to come on. What are you doing? Robert Graber, their defensive coach, went to the NFL from last year, and he was really good. Robert Graber, there's still hope. Any year we beat the University of Spoiled Children is a good year. Go, touchdown, Jesus, woohoo! You know who that is. Are you an SC fan?
I'm not.
You're not? Are you a UCLA fan?
No.
Are you a football fan?
I'm not a football
Okay.
fan.
Are you an SC or UCLA?
I used to be. Used to be. an
SC?
Used to be, yeah.
There you are. There's an
my
SC
friends
guy
and-
here.
know
Graber
a lot of
says,
guys, yeah.
Graber calls it the University of Spoiled Children.
Didn't Anthony Davis play for USC?
He
Yes.
did.
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah,
when I
Ricky
was
Bell.
when I was
against
in
Ricky.
Pop Warner, when I played Pop Warner football, he came to our whatever you want to call it. He did like a little spiel,
be there,
signed
yeah.
autographs and stuff.
He grew
This
up
was a
out-
long time ago.
He was out in San Fernando.
40,
But we
50
had-
years ago.
You know, L.A. at one time, we owned that. You know, we had, I played against Ricky Bell, and he was one of the big SC running backs.
Yeah.
Highest, you know, but Anthony was one of the first ones. He was at San Fernando. But yeah, we kicked out a lot of.
Did
you know,
OJ
good
play
players.
for USC?
Of
also?
course, O.J.
He
Simpson,
played,
man.
but he
yeah.
grew up in Frisco.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
What a gentleman. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Nice and hot.
Lou Holtz, the coach of Notre Dame, said the kids that went to USC went to SC over UCLA. You know why?
Why?
USC was easier to spell. Yeah. So,
Boom, boom. Man, you're on a roll. You're on
one
a roll.
last college football thing here. Talking about Anthony Davis, I went to
Yeah.
a Notre Dame game. I must have been 12. I don't know how. I was really young. Notre Dame 24-0 at halftime. AD Anthony Davis ran back
I
the
remember
kick,
that.
and SC won that game
Rolled on.
48
Rolled
to
on.
24. That was one of the most miserable days I've ever spent in the
Yeah.
Coliseum. Because of course, with Notre Dame up 24-0, you're bugging all the SC fans around you.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're kidding.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, they're out there doing
And where did Phil go?
Back at,
Was
yeah.
Phil? Was
Yeah.
it Phil around here
Yeah.
That
somewhere?
was so brutal, man. That was really terrible. All right, here we go. Back to the Michael Krikovich. And he says, my soap bar greenback mackerel explanation was dead on. Man, I'm 2 for 2 tonight with the,
You are.
you know, the Hidalgo thing with
Yeah.
Mexican history and the soap bar mackerel.
That's not good when you start thinking like Krankovich, man.
Yeah, no. Doug Sahara, why or when did Danny Kadota decide to give up the Mustang? Why did you
my
give it up?
goodness. Oh.
And when did you
Oh.
give it up?
Because I was getting ready to get married to my dear wife, Gail. Now we've been together, 36, 38 years now. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was it.
And so
She
was
did.
that for love of my wife and my family?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
give
then-
it up, or did Gail say, "Sell that damn boat, or I'm gonna kill you"?
No, we didn't. We had other people running it that they kept
Oh,
it for
there you
quite a
go.
while. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. You know, and then the thing is, it was that time. You know, I mean, to be focused on it. Todd knows, it's like our bass fishing.
Yeah.
When you're intense about something, and you know, and I was about my fishing, you got to dedicate it 100%. You know, if you want to highlight it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you can get by, but you know, I had groups that if I put these particular groups on the same amount of fish as everybody else, that they would outfish them. I mean, the percentage of landing fish because they were Sharpies, and we always had a great crew. In
Yeah.
fact, we were one of the early ones too that had all captains as crew members. So even our galley chef had a ticket. You know,
Was that pre Wayne Carr or
that
post
was
Wayne
free.
Carr?
You know, Wayne came after.
Okay.
Came after.
Yeah. I got 2 Wayne Carr stories. So for people that don't know, I'm 31 years in the fire service, Los Angeles County Fire. I was
Yeah.
a captain for
Yeah.
15 years.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. And so I personally chartered a boat with Wayne Carr as the guy, you know, at the time, and it was, I want to say 1995, right around there, and it was a one-dayer I chartered, and we used our child fund. People think that we that the taxes pay our food. Well, it's not true. We pay for our own food, but we would always have extra money from playing cards. You know, we would do little bets and
Sure,
everything. We'd have, so we would use that. I used that money to charter a boat. We caught. There was, I think, 17 of us. we caught about 87 albacore
Nice.
on
Yeah,
that
that's
trip.
What a great trip.
Yeah, it was an
That's
excellent
fun.
trip. I was laying in the albacore. It was so cool. And my other story is, so I'm going, well, if that was so good, let's do a day and a half next year. So we do a day and a half next year. We're going out at night, and all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, the lights are off. Did they turn the lights off on purpose? Maybe so we could sleep on the way out? And apparently, the battery, one of the batteries, I could see people scrambling around, and all the bait was dying. The
generator went down.
Yeah, the wire ended up getting corroded, killed all the bait, and we were already out like 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours. We had to
man.
turn around and come back and get more bait because they figured it out. They fixed it, and then our 1 day half turned into a 1 dayer. And that was yeah. We still caught some,
Yeah,
but it wasn't
yeah.
like our 87,
Yeah.
our 87
Yeah.
the year before. But
All right, a couple things
Incredible.
come to mind. I think the underbet is pretty damn good, actually.
know, I know.
I don't
Oh,
think
Mike.
Michael even leave.
Mikey, scale
Dan, I
down.
think you should-
Small baits,
Dan,
Mike.
You should insist that he's unplugged when he's fishing. He can't
Small
even hear
small
us.
baits, Michael.
Oh, yes? Oh, very
I'm
good.
catching the birds.
Oh, thank you. Very nice.
Birds count?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And the second thing,
no, perfect.
Danny was saying it takes 100%. Have you guys seen the interview with Shaq and his son here that he did?
No.
It's great.
Is it on Netflix? Where's it
I
at?
don't know where. I saw it on a YouTube short, and all it was his son wants to play in the NBA, and Shaq goes, "Well, I want you to know what you're getting into. How many birthdays did you see me miss?
Yeah.
How many times did you see me not?" He goes, "Kid, it's all or nothing, and you better be prepared to do it. That's
right.
all I'm saying
That's right.
to you. So if you're not, don't do it. Because I missed
100%.
all of that really important stuff." And he said it screwed up his first marriage and
Sure.
blah 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 blah. But there's no other way to do it
No,
sometimes.
that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful at anything, you got to give it your all. Unfortunately, something else is going to suffer when you do that.
No, you're right. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I got married. When I got married, I got off the boat because
Yeah.
it wouldn't work.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm not married.
You hear the peanut gallery?
Yeah, the dog says that's why he's not married.
Not married,
No,
yeah.
I don't know though. We're going to Mexico this week, and he may fall in love with a beautiful senorita down there. Who knows? All right, let's go to. Let's see, who is it? I think. Oh, it's it's Reggie Wynn. Reggie, glad you're still with us, man. Tyler and I, Tyler Tanaka, will be down in Cedros the same time that the Horizon trip will be down there. We can't wait. That ought to be cool, man. I can't wait to get reports from you, Reggie. That's going to be great. Rob S. says, so instead of soap on a rope, it's now mackerel on a rope. Very nice. I like it. Robert Westfall. Hey, Phil, Danny, I'm checking in. Hope you guys are doing good. Robert, we send you all our very, very best. Rob S. says, OJ has a body count of 2. We'll skip over that. Rob says also, lobster season opens soon. Any suggestions on a good trip? What do you mean by that, Rob? You mean a good boat to jump on to go do it? I'll tell you, if that's what you're asking. We had a ball on the Amigo. Were you there, Dan, on the Amigo? Yeah.
It was great, man.
Dan was there.
Really?
It was so much fun. We all went home with lobster, didn't
Wow.
we? We had some lobster.
We had limits.
Yeah, we had limits of
Really?
lobster.
Wow.
And here's the cool part. They do all the, I mean.
They do it all. They
all
pull
the
them up.
traps. Yeah.
I've done. It's a lot of work.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, you don't do it. You go up there and BS while the cook, Jason, and it used to be Mark Sonata. He's not there anymore. But those two were like a comedy team. You go up there and
Really?
listen to them while they pull your stuff.
Hardy right there.
What's a trip like that cost?
How much was that?
I don't know. Doug did.
Oh, that's right, Doug Tilk. Where is Doug Tilk, by the way? We haven't seen him for a while. Doug chartered the boat and invited us.
Oh, wow.
And took care of it. So
I wanna be
probably
Doug
a couple $100.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Wow.
Just over
Seven
night
bugs,
for,
7 lobsters.
6 hours or something like that.
Yeah, we
Seven-
left at noon, I think.
7 lobsters.
And then we fished over there a little while.
Noon to midnight.
Yeah.
You got to do it in dark,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. I'd love to
It
do
was
it.
really
It's
fun,
cool.
man.
You sit in the
Okay,
galley.
because
and
we
you-
didn't have to do nothing. We just sit there
That's what I'm saying. That sounds like fun.
and bullshit it. Well, Michael was helping him cut the bait up.
Yeah. The trip that I did, we were dropping them, pulling up, dropping them. We caught one keeper between 4 guys. I'm like, okay, you guys are good.
Oh,
You
they
keep
use the
that
anchor
one.
winch. I mean, they do it.
Well, they had the electric deal that,
Yeah.
but still you get soaking
Yeah.
wet if you're not wearing the right gear.
Yep.
Yep.
From all the water.
Have I
spouts.
said this yet tonight? Lifelike plastic baits. Lifelike plastic bait.
All right, I know you $9 now.
Oh, there we go, man. I'm running it up on these guys. By the way, Anthony and I are going with Chuck Zimmer. Here's the trip he set up. We're going lobster fishing. So we're going to get to the island, fish lobster. I talked to Mark Paisano. It's on the Amigo. And at about 2 o'clock in the morning, he's going to go to San Nicolas Island. And then that day, we're going to fish rockfish, sheephead, blah, blah, blah. So we presumably get a limit of lobster if it all works out right.
And rockfish.
A limit of rockfish.
Yeah.
And you go home and have a feast on your hands.
No, totally.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you, Mr. Zimmer. I remember he paid for those wings last week.
He did.
Yeah.
Chuck's a very generous
Thanks, Chuck.
guy.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Chuck Zimmer. Actually, Michael is the one who should be on his hands and knees saying, thank you, Chuck.
Remember how many
Did
we
you
had?
do it again tonight?
Remember how many we had left over because Michael wasn't there? We all took
That's
some
right.
wings
Yeah,
home.
we took, I actually had wings the next morning for breakfast. Yeah, no such luck tonight.
No. That's why I'm not coming. If Michael's coming, I'm not coming.
Yeah, Rob says that 300 feet of rope pulling it in sucks for us old guys.
Yeah.
That's when I start pulling out my hernia and all that stuff. Oh, I got a hernia. I can't do that.
Yeah, I got a bad back.
Yeah. Did I tell you about my hernia? Yeah, you told us about your dumb ass hernia.
Every
We don't wanna
day.
hear anymore about your dumb hernia. I'll pull it,
Yeah. Nice try.
So good stuff, man, for sure. How about the sea bass fishing up in the Channel Islands? The new Hustler had 44 white sea bass yesterday.
Oh.
September, how common is it to get a bite in September?
Very. You know what? They've been getting them all year.
I know. It's been a great year.
It's unbelievable. So it's nice to see the numbers coming back on all that. And
Yeah.
Right now.
I think we're looking for a nice future on those things because the numbers that we're seeing, it's unreal.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a great
Have you
Yeah,
caught a
it's
sea
fun.
bass this year?
No,
On
no.
the inside of the boat.
Not a sea bass. A big yellowtail, does that count?
That's a good
That's a
catch.
good one.
That's what it
That's
is,
a good
man.
one, too.
We love that.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, give you a little check here. This is Todd Woods. I guess we're calling you Big Daddy as always, but Cast for
I've been
Kids,
called that.
right?
Castforkids.org. Guys, I hope to see you guys on Saturday. Keep telling you over and over again, but I would love to see you guys there. Come by and see me. Yeah.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh, just down there right now?
Yes.
On one of your baits? Show it on the, or Anthony will do it. Or unless, does that look good, Anthony?
Wow.
Deckhand on the Amigo, a couple baits, and went down there and he ripped that big spotty.
Yeah, I gave him some baits.
Oh, man.
Just
Down
happened.
there, and he's
Holy
like, dude, I'm on. I'm like, let me grab the camera.
Lifelike plastic baits, everybody. I told you.
Bit.
Green
I
Belly
told
Shad
you.
Or Silverback.
Silverback special.
Is that a video or what is it?
No, it's a video.
All right, send it to me later.
Yeah, put it on. Put it on tomorrow.
Perfect. All right, back to the show we go. Thank you very much, Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
Ronnie, don't you forget to send me that. Andrew H. says, hey, gents, what is your favorite way to fish the slide? For albacore, the slide, everybody, in case you didn't know, you hear hook up back there in the stern, in the old days anyway.
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you're,
yeah.
it's all sonar fish pretty much. But you hear hook up, captain pulls the boat out of gear, and it slides ahead a little bit. Some boats slide ahead a lot. Big, heavy boats slide forever and ever and ever.
Depends if you got a kill too.
Yeah.
So it's like the Drake craft, like we
Yes.
didn't have a kill, so we went to a real quick slide, and then it would go into the into the wind. So you'd go sideways pretty quick.
Yeah.
Where the Ditmars and all the boats that had a kill, it took a little while. You'd have to turn the wheel to get it turned sideways.
So we'll talk about that. One way to do it that I used to do a lot, my brother and I used to do it, I take a Chovy, I bet Dan did this, pin it on a hook, and then just leave. And then, you're walking around, you're doing whatever, you're in the galley, and when they yell hook up, you just go back there and freeze pull it and let it go. They eat that dead bait every friggin' single time. Because it's in the wash, and it's going like this, and they come up and bite that every single time. You're first in the water. You're way ahead of all the guys at the bait tank trying to get a bait.
Or you
A lot
got
of times
that
a chrome.
John and Chovy.
A chrome torpedo. I had
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
To drop it down.
Yes.
It'll get down below. You'll be nailed first because you're sinking away.
Danny's absolutely right. So you take, and we're talking like a 6-ounce torpedo chrome sinker with a leader and a bait that's just sitting there. Pat Conklin was famous for doing that.
Nose hook 'em.
Yep.
Yep.
Pat used to do it all the time. How about you? You fish them on the side?
Yo,
Plastic lures?
Berkeley hollow belly.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. That's where we use plastic, stuff that you would normally catch largemouth bass, you just, you know, when it was hook up, you just threw it out and let it go, and next thing you know, oh, I'm on too. Yeah, Berkeley Hollowbelly.
Anchovy was the best one.
Channel Island Chovy, says Dan, and he's absolutely right. That was the hot one, man. That used to work so well. And I should mention that up there in Westport, Washington, they had 8 anglers on board the Matador out of Deep Sea Charters. I'm getting this right. Deep Sea Charters. And they had a 109 albacore for 8 guys. Pretty good
That's
fishing.
real good.
You
fishing.
find them and they eat.
They
You
don't
find
fish
them
like
they
we
eat.
do.
No,
You know, so that's really good fishing.
100.
that's
Wow.
full speed fishing, right?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
you know, with the pole, man, you're gonna get a few tons in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow.
Good stuff. All right, let's go back here and see what Rob S says. What stinks is my wife says it's easier to get lobster at Costco and less expensive.
For sure.
She doesn't get it. It's
For
the
sure.
adventure. And you know, Rob's absolutely right
Yeah.
because whether you catch something or not, it is about the adventure, right?
Catching something's a bonus. 100%. Yeah. Especially when you're talking about what you guys were saying about where the boat's doing all the work and you're just standing up there hanging out and BSing and telling fish stories like we're doing right now. You know, eating. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Have to agree. Have
You know,
to agree.
Rob, and about that adventure, I think I saw this in Spanish, but somebody put a post up the other day. Basically, what it says is rich people have a therapist, the common man goes fishing. You know? And, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that makes sense
Yeah.
because it is so refreshing to go on a
Yeah.
fishing trip, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And they fold in Cast for Kids.
Absolutely.
So you got the adventure, you got the fishing. Now you're making the world a better place as
Yeah.
a volunteer. The great work that you're
You're
doing.
giving
Todd.
back, and let's give back. Why not, right? 100%.
Yeah, this world is broken that we live in. So it's nice to find good people like this guy, like you. You know, I mean, with all sincerity, it's nice to see people who are doing good things out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it needs it.
Where'd your microphone go? Oh, there it is. It's on the ground.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, you knocked it off. No wonder nobody can hear you. Here, just scoot your chair over there and I'll get it. Oh my God, Danny, what are we gonna do with you?
What? Usually I'm loud enough, it doesn't make a difference.
Todd, say something.
Hey, so why Phil's over there looking for Danny's
right, we got
microphone. Okay, we're back.
Todd, and remind everybody about your event.
Cast for Kids this Saturday. We're going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Get you there early, and we're going to
There
have
we
a
go.
blast.
Okay,
we're
beautiful.
going to have a blast. Right now, we have 25 kids signed up. We got room for 5 more. And, yeah, first come, first serve before we have to jump on a waiting list. It's free, 100% free. We give you a 4-hour fishing trip. We give you a plaque with your picture on it, and we give you a catered lunch from Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's great,
Yeah.
man.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is absolutely awesome. Highly recommend you do it. All right, Andrew H says, I saw the Seaforth got 100+ bonito on the Twilight yesterday. What's your favorite way to fish for bonito? Asked Andrew. Hey, Andrew, the Native Son had 97 bonito on their last 3/4 day trip yesterday up here out of 22nd Street. So that's going on. How do you like to fish bonito?
Fly line chovies.
There you go.
And light line. I mean, I remember fishing with 4-pound at Redondo from the time I was a little kid. So, you know, just fishing the light stuff. As you know, and when you get older, you can handle the conventionals. You know, gear up to a Squid or Junior or something. And you can put a little more pressure on, fish 15, 12. But I mean, getting bit is still the number one deal.
Yeah.
You know, and then assessing the size will determine whether you scale up in size on your reel too, whether you go from 12 to 15 to 20, you know, it depends. But with the lighter line, it's a lot more fun when you're fishing bonita.
Yeah. Well, speaking of bonita, first of all, I remember catching them with a little, I think it was like a diamond jig or something. It was chrome with that little feather on it.
Yep.
I know I'm probably dating myself. Yeah.
No, but that worked.
Yeah, but that worked. But I got a friend named Jeff Spicer. He's a big time ocean guy. He does a lot of boat charters and stuff. And I just saw a picture with some beautiful bonita. He said they were bonita fillets that looked like something out of a sushi market. Can you guys talk about that?
And when it's fresh, and if you bleed it, put it on ice.
It's,
it's
great
excellent.
sashimi.
Excellent.
It's great.
Excellent, yeah.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like
Danny's
it.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good, man. If you bleed it, like Danny said,
You
and
take
get it
care
on
of it.
ice,
Keep it on ice.
and you sashimi it, you won't know. You'll think you died and went to heaven.
Absolutely.
A little wasabi, soy, man.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I like catching them on the iron also, Andrew. That's another fun way. Todd kind of mentioned that, but a nice surface iron with a bonito bite, that's a lot of fun. But probably a fly line bait, Danny, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
said,
Most
is
of
the
it.
great way to go.
And that hones your skills too. So you get
Yes.
into an albacore bite in the summertime.
Yeah.
You know, getting that fly line chovy, that was something that I watched all my passengers all those years. The guys that had it, that knew how to do that, were dangerous. You know, if you depend on the sinker all the time, you're not getting your timing. You don't have the finesse of the line. You know, the guys that were putting the sinkers on and throwing it a lot of times would snap the chovy off because they're throwing it too hard. But if you know how to fly line, and you're getting that feel,
Yeah.
you know, it's a whole different deal. You know, you're gonna get bit quicker. You know, it's like anything else. So it's practice.
Yes, 100%. Chris Jaime says, Todd, I want to be part of your next Cast for Kids event. How do I sign up as a volunteer?
Awesome.
First of all, thank you, Chris.
Yes, thank you, Chris, for reaching out. Castforkids.org. You just go on there. That's the home page. It'll say, you'll see where it says find an event. You click on that, you put in California, it'll pop right up. And then you'll say you want to sign up, you want to donate. It's all right there. Yep. We're a nonprofit organization, you know, which means we don't make a profit. And it's very expensive to run a Cast for Kids event. It's about $8,000.
I believe it.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, the kids go home with a rod and reel, plaque, and a lunch.
God, that's
yeah,
great.
Yeah, and you know, I bring some snacks and stuff for them.
Yeah, but can you imagine the long-term effect? Some of these kids, you get them off the street, you get them fishing. I mean, that's what I got in a lot of trouble when I was a kid.
We've
And they
had
held
some-
that over my head that if I didn't have the behavior in school and everything else, I wasn't going fishing with my grandparents every Saturday.
Check this out. We have had some non-verbal kids that never spoke a word in their life say their first word at a Cast for Kids event.
Wow.
Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
beautiful.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. It was, I hate Todd, but. I'm kidding.
That's great. That's good stuff, man. And especially now where the detrimental effects of being online, you know, adults living in Twitter sphere, kids mostly are living on TikTok. I mean, you got to feel the grass.
Yeah.
You got to put your toes in the sand.
Absolutely. I've had some friends with that come as a shore volunteer. They bring their kids so their kids can appreciate what they have.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And it's pretty cool.
You know, speaking of that, we're going to Mexico on Friday, and Chuck Zimmer, I love Chuck. I really do. I hope he's not listening.
He's a good guy.
He's bringing his son Charlie, and he's specifically bringing his son Charlie to see
reason.
how
Yeah.
life is, so that Charlie will get a deeper appreciation. So I pretty much told him, I go, what does Charlie want to do? We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll go to an orphanage, which I don't know if Charlie wants to do that or not, but
Sure.
he's going to see that.
Yeah.
Just so he can see it. And then we'll do fun stuff. You know, there's nothing like going to another country or seeing, to realize what a great country
Oh,
this
absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
And this country's not
Absolutely.
perfect.
No.
No, there's no place on earth that's perfect.
Right. And we talked about this before, but a good wage in Mexico is what, $1 an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Keep those hitting that like button. Todd Woods, Danny Kadota. Let's go back to some more comments. Rob S. wants to know, will the California Department of Fish and Wildlife open up some of these MLPA areas? Is there any word on the closures? I haven't heard anything about it. I don't know that they will open them up again.
Yeah.
No idea.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I do know that they're flourishing, though. We've had some scuba guys go out for us and shoot some video, and it was incredible. Like 50 yards off the beach up there in Laguna Beach.
He's getting bit.
Michael,
You gotta turn,
Michael's
you
getting-
gotta turn
Michael's
that
getting
camera.
bit.
Turn the
You gotta
camera
turn
on.
that camera.
Turn
right
it
there.
on him.
Yeah.
It's the under, everybody.
It's a full on. It's a wide open bite. Wide open bite.
God.
What I
Every
tell you?
kid-
The freaking guy on the Amigos throwing giants bass on
We
it.
should have bet on him.
He's in the ice.
Yeah, they're getting the bass on the lift pole. and Mike's eating ice
I
cream.
love it. I love it.
Brutal.
Michael's the guy,
I
man.
will
He's the
never
guy. I
take the
love it.
over.
Put the money. I want my money back.
I love that guy. I love him.
Never taking the over. Never, never. Todd had it right.
I love. Did I
thought
call
Todd
it?
was kidding around. man.
No.
Todd's not kidding around, man.
There's food around here.
Yeah, oh my God.
Those fish are as safe as they'll ever be when there's food around. I knew it.
Oh my God. I'm glad you said turn the camera around too. Dog, you're doing a great job out there tonight, let me tell you.
Keep getting them, Mike. Keep getting them.
Yeah. Oh my God. Live free, die free. Evening, gentlemen. I hope everybody is having a great day. Same to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Rob S. says Bonita is great. The bellies are great.
I love the
don't
bellies,
freeze
yeah.
them. Eat them ASAP. Absolutely fresh fish.
Yeah.
Chris said, thank you so much. Sounds like fun about volunteering.
Awesome.
Chris, thank you for asking about that. It says a lot about you as a person. And our friend Chivo Robledo is here, and he says, nothing like pokey made from bonito. It's really, really good. Man, I'm telling you, it is good. I'm glad you brought that up, Todd. You know, even as a kid, as a deckhand on the Redondo Special, I remember the cook taking fresh bonita, cooking it and walking around to each passenger going, what do you think? And they'd go, wow, that's good. What is that? Bonito? They're going, no, it isn't. You know, because
No, you're right.
everybody tells you it's a trash fish. And then when you have it, and then all of a sudden, people, and the goal was, as a, deckhand or crew member, people now are saying, oh, shoot, yeah, fillet my fish. So you
Right.
make a little money.
Yeah.
But they weren't doing that.
Bellies cutting on the table.
Yeah.
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 Sashimi style.
Yeah.
Sashimi, baby, all the way with the bonito.
I saw a picture of you, I think in the beginning of your show with Mike Gardner. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was like 400 pounds.
Yeah, back in the day,
Yeah.
they used to do these cooking shows at the Fred Hall show, and they would cook. Someone would cook something, do the same thing, and they, oh, here, taste that.
Yeah.
It would be carp.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yeah,
It's carp?
it was carp.
Have you
Apparently,
eaten it?
I've eaten it. It was good. Well, I wouldn't have eaten it. It would have been the same situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not eating that.
Yeah.
But it was good. However, it was like a hush puppy with carp in it. It was really, really good.
I had a woman that I was very friendly with. Not that kind of friendly, but we were in a sushi bar. My kids, Ruth, all of us used to go there all the time. Mrs. Kim was her name, over in Torrance, and she came up to me one day, and I was in there alone. She goes, Philip, you eat monkey liver? And I go, monkey liver? And she goes, monkey liver. And I go, okay. So she comes out with this liver.
Yeah.
And I go, and I'm thinking of it as a monkey liver. I'm going to die. But I start eating it, and I'm going, that's really good. And all of a sudden, she looks panicked. She runs in, she goes, monk fish liver. Monk. I thought it was monkey liver. I was eating it.
You're like, I don't care.
Whatever. Oh, my God. All right, back to our fun show here tonight. We only have 5 minutes left
Oh,
of this
jeez.
magnificent show because Todd bet the under, and he's going to rub it in on Michael Limon tonight.
Yeah.
Rob S. says, get the kids out to hunt and fish and enjoy the beauty and natural environment. Everything is artificial. Enjoy the great outdoors. Rob, I know these two guys are going to absolutely affirm that for
Yeah,
sure.
forget the outdoors. Get him ice cream. We just saw Mike out there. He hung up the
Get them on
rods
the
for
pier
the
with some ice cream.
Yeah, really. The great outdoors is right out there. Rob Michael's sitting there eating ice cream. You're right, Rob. We're messing with you, man. Matthew Martin, would adding squid strip to a lure be a bad idea when fishing in the surf? Yeah, if you're fishing it as a lure, yes. If you're trying to catch a shark or something, you probably could catch a ray or a shark. You might catch something else, but you want the lure to work correctly, and it's not going to work with squid on it. It's not going to swim right. It's not going to do what you want to do. You guys agree pretty much on that?
I mean, yes and no. If you're on a boat doing the what is that that new jigging technique that these guys are using? What's it called?
Slow pitch.
Yeah, slow pitch. Guys will put a piece of strip on there, and they will catch more fish.
That's
that way.
true.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big surf guy, so I don't know the answer.
No, but that's very
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Well, you could,
But
a piece of squid with a jig head, and you could just work it. You lift,
Yeah.
kind of jig,
Yeah.
like we on a lake. You drag it, and and then you could pop it every now and then.
Yeah,
and then
gives a
set it
little
down
action.
again.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Best Bonito catch says Kim Herbert from the beautiful state of Missouri. was Fuji on the Daiwa, 25 in 10 minutes on a jack pole.
Oh, that's not hard to do.
No.
Yeah, with Fuji, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Kim.
remember the Daiwa. There's parked right behind us.
Yeah.
Here at 22nd Street.
Kim, we would go into Redondo Basin 3. My brother and I, we would work on the Redondo
Sure.
special. Everybody would go home. We're cleaning the boat down there. And then there's still some bait in the tank. Toss a scoop. And then you take a bonito feather like that. You just, a little bit of line, and you figure 8 it like this.
Yeah.
Using a bonita pick so there's no barb on it. You figure 8, boom, 1 on, 2 on. You could throw on 10 in a minute. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. We'd fill, I think this is probably illegal, but we'd fill a trash can and then haul it down to Quality Seafood, get our $40 extra, and be good. You're not allowed to sell fish either that are sport caught.
Right.
We'd lay our fish out. Guys like Don Kozak, long-haired guy that played for the LA Kings, would come down there once a week and go, oh man, good job, you guys caught. Yeah, I'll take that, I'll take that. And
Wow.
we made our little side money even better by doing that. So.
There you go.
Yeah, good stuff.
Limitations.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
the
can't do that
statute of
anymore.
limitations is
Yeah,
run out.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
good. You're safe.
These are fictional examples. Of what, yeah. Don Kozak. Who's Don Kozak? He didn't play for the Kings. Long-haired guy, crazy guy. Crazy Kozak. A lot of fights. Rob House, not trying to make a fuss, but lately, why are the crews charging processing prices on the boats? If they're going to charge that price, then they should vacuum seal the catch. I kind of agree with that. I don't know that they are charging that.
Yeah, I've been out of that too.
But I don't know, Rob. But I would say if they're charging the same thing, then why not just get it processed?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, we're on your side on this. Greg Bates says, you know the best thing about fishing? Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg. And little elves that like to join us. Gentlemen, we're out of time.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
know, I
where
hate
did the
to
time
say
go?
it.
Where did the time go?
One more time. Cast for Kids. Got an event coming up. Tell
Saturday.
everybody.
This Saturday. Be there. Castforkids.org. And like I said, this Cucamonga Guasti in Ontario. We're going to have a blast. I promise you. We're going to have fun.
Dan Lightfoot's going to be there.
Yes, Dan just signed up. And
And Michael's going to be there, so you know.
I got to
that he
order.
will be
Wait.
fishing.
I got to order some more food.
I don't know about that. I was going to say, just bring ice cream. It took him off the bite.
Take care
Michael's
of
going to be
that.
fishing 24/7 at that. Oh no, he isn't. That's right. He's going to be eating corn dogs. And the guys from
Life Plastics.
We're here. Thank you, boys.
All right, thanks, guys.
We had a lot of fun.
Appreciate it.
You'll
Great
see
show,
that on the
fun
morning
show.
briefing tomorrow. We'll be
How
yeah.
about tackle meet on the 20th?
Come on in here and you'll just whisper it in my ear and I'll tackle meet on Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah,
Where's it at?
yeah.
Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa.
Do you know the church name? I think it's Lighthouse. I think it's Lighthouse Church.
Look it up.
I think it's Lighthouse Church.
Is that the one that you were at?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lighthouse.
Oh,
That sounds right.
Oh, I think that is. the
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
maybe.
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
I
in
thought
Costa
Chris said
Mesa.
it was on the corner of Baker and
It is. It's right.
maybe
in that
it's
general-
not
it's-
Lighthouse.
It's right.
Because I'm thinking
I get off at Harbor and hook down, and it's.
It's
it's
on a
right.
corner of a residential street. It's
All right, it might be
kinda
then.
like off the
What
grid,
time is it
but
from?
I think it starts, if I'm not mistaken,
10
it starts at like 8,
Oh,
8
yeah,
or
8
9.
a.m.
It goes to like 2, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
We
It's
used to
cool.
get there at
Yeah.
7, but yeah, it's like
No, I've heard of it. That's where, what's her name? When we were talking about the girls, the Cali girls. How
What
the
is
Cali? See, she's going to go. Yeah, I think she's going to set up.
12:30. Gosh, the dog comes to the rescue.
Yeah, again.
12:30 Baker Street. Saturday, it's tackle meet. Starts at 8 a.m.
9
You
to
can meet
4.
these two
Nine,
knuckleheads.
9 to 4.
You know, these
9 to
guys
4,
right
you
here.
can do both. You can go to, you
9
can,
to 4.
our Cast for
There
Kids
you go.
event ends at noon. You can do both. And then
There
you can
you
run over
are.
there to there, do the
Man,
backup.
there you
Look at
go.
that.
You coming?
On September 20th.
I got to
September
check. I got to
20th,
talk to
Saturday.
the
September
board.
20th.
There you go.
Where are we going to
Yeah.
be?
War
Mexico.
Department. All right.
Oops.
I got one of those too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody. Hey, thanks, everybody.
Thanks for tuning
Say
in,
goodbye,
folks.
Greg.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate everything. Have a great
Tackle
one.
meet.
Hit that like button. And in one more hour, live from Island Fishing Tackle,
Tackle Shop Confessions.
Thanks, gentlemen.
All right, you
All
got it.
right.